What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the garage. We're coming in with a new long form video series, maybe, depends on how long it takes. I know I've only been doing shorts lately. That's just because it's winter and I can't do anything outside. So we're gonna do something inside. We have the garage, which is quite a horrible mess. All my fault, not the wife's fault. So right now I have kind of a tool benchy area over here with my tools and various other junk. And then on this side, we have the garage fridge filled with delicious beverages. And then all of this junk. What I want to do is, I've got my workbench over here, which is okay. I don't mind it. And there is one outlet here, but it's not really jiving with me. So we're gonna get rid of all this. We're gonna tear it down and we're gonna move it to this side next to the fridge. A while back, I bought these vintage steel kitchen cabinets. There's two lowers here and then there's some uppers over there. I got those specifically for a project like this in the garage. So we're going to do kind of a L-shaped workbench over here. I'm definitely going to use these two lowers. As far as the uppers, I might use some of them up here. I might not, depends on how I feel. We're going to use these two. We're going to have one next to the fridge. We're going to put the other one next to this shelf brace. So it's going to go right there by the outlet. And then we're going to build an L-shaped bench in this corner here. And then I might in the future get a rolling toolbox that can go here. For today, what I need to do is I need to get this all cleared out. I need this mess gone. So we've got some overflow kitchen stuff up here, some things that belong in my inventory that need to go inside. Cabinets, of course, this dolly cart for backroad gatherings, and some other miscellaneous things. So we're gonna get this all cleared out, and then we're gonna make a plan for exactly how we're gonna build that. I will likely build it the exact same way that this workbench was built, which is just 2x4s and some particle board. It's nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just simple, basic. I can do it with the tools I have. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it with the tools I have, and hopefully it all works out good. So follow along with me. We're gonna get this all cleaned up and we're gonna start building after we take measurements. Time to measure. So like I said before, we're gonna go from the fridge into the corner and ending at this support here. Get our measurements, draw up my merg CAD, and get an idea of exactly what we need. Here we go. Okay, here's what we got. I've got the fridge here, corner, and then our support brace over here. I measured the cabinet and it is 24 inches, but the drawer when closed sticks out just a little bit, so we're gonna go to 25 inches. I don't know how that's gonna work with standard lumber. I might have to fudge something for that. So I got 25 inches deep, 91 inches, and then because the concrete foundation sticks out a little bit, we have to account for that. So we've got 28 inches over here and then 74 inches. Now, what I'm going to do is, we've got these existing shelves here. I'm just gonna build it exactly like these ones are. Basically all they did was they made a rectangle of 2x4s and put a sheet of plywood on top of it. This is an 8-foot 2x4 with an 8-foot by 2-foot piece of plywood on it. I should be able to do that just fine, and that should support whatever I need. If it gets weak, I can put another sheet of plywood on it. I think I know what I need. I'm gonna write up the list, and then we're gonna go to the hardware store. We're gonna buy the lumber that I need, which is gonna be 1 sheet of plywood, probably like 6 2x4s. That should be enough to get started. I'll be right back with all the things we need. Okay, we're gonna get started setting the cabinets exactly where I want them, here and here. And then I'm gonna build the frames for the workbench. I'm gonna level the back end first because the garage should slope that way. And then I got some plastic shims because they won't rot to put underneath the cabinets to level them up. Let's get working on it. all done. I think it turned out really good. I really like the way it turned out. Nice and solid, ain't going nowhere. Got my cabinets in there. They're not permanently attached. I don't care. They don't need to be permanently attached. They're level. They're in there. They're not going anywhere, especially when I fill them up with tools and supplies and whatnot. Yeah, as we continue with the project, I don't know, you guys tell me if you even care or want to see the rest of it. So I have this one outlet here. I'm going to tap into it and I want to put a power strip here. I'm going to have pegboard on the wall. The sprinkler box is going to get moved over here out of the way. So we'll have my charging over here for all my power tools. I'll hang all my chargers up on the wall on the pegboard. And then I want to run and put in an outlet over here for the fridge because currently we just have this extension cord just wandering around. So yeah, we're gonna put in pegboard, we're gonna put in the electrical, and then we'll start organizing all of that garbage that's not garbage but unorganized because I have ADD and I never get around to organizing anything. So hopefully making the video will push me a little bit to get that done. Also, I think the wife wants the garage to be a little bit more clean. So the other thing that I talked about was the upper cabinets. I haven't decided if I want to use them or not. They do match these lowers. There's a few of them, but I can't decide if I want to have the uppers or not. If I do put the uppers in, they're gonna be tall because I'm gonna make them go over this. So I've got, this one is the 24-inch, and then we've got that one down there is a 24-inch, and then the one on the end is a 24-inch, and then we have two of them that are 26 inches. We'll see what I want to do. I haven't decided. I don't know if I want to have cabinets up there or not. It'll be good for storage, but it's a hassle to put them up. I might just take them and scrap them. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see me put the pegboard up and the uppers up? Or is the uppers a good idea or a bad idea? Or is it better to just continue on with this open shelf across to the fridge? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of my project. I'm sure I did things right and I'm sure I did things wrong. Why don't you guys tell me? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Leave it in the comments, and if you want to see more like this, like and subscribe. Follow along, we'll do more like this. With it being winter, likely be more shorts than long form videos. But as spring comes along, we'll start working on the yard, start doing bigger projects that will be long form videos. So anyways, thanks for stopping by.